What is going on, guys? MJ105 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the P-Bandai high-grade After Colony.
Excuse me, what?
My bad. High-grade Future Century Gundam Rose from mobile fighter HG Gundam. The Jack of Diamonds in the current Shuffle Alliance, it leans on its elegant looks and combat style to fight for the honor of Neo France. The high-grade Gundam Rose consists of 9 runners, a small sticker sheet, and a full Ashen Base 5 cast in a beautiful clear blue. The build itself is the normal high-grade affair of a simple and efficient construction, yet because of the implemented part separation, it does feel deceivingly involved. Though the main hiccup I encounter pertains to the awkward gates on the hat sections, which makes them quite hard to clean up with sanding sticks, while the epaulette and shoulder cape sections require individual assembly of any moving parts, which isn't as intuitive as what was implemented into the high-grade Leo S. But otherwise, if you're careful with the sanding of small parts, the build should go smoothly while feeling completely fresh thanks to its no polycap construction and original frame, which is interestingly labeled under high-grade G Gundam frame, hinting at the possibility of the other Shuffle members or future century designs being made into gunpla in the future. And out of the new frame structure, only the head, arms, and legs are universally compatible, since the waist connects differently while the backpack is, yeah. A symmetrical version of the Rose can also be made by having 2 of them thanks to the kit's construction. Straight assembly completes and you'll be presented with a nigh perfect representation of the Gundam Rose in high-grade form. Even from a quick glance, the quality put into this higher-end high-grade kit immediately stands out. The elegant aesthetics are accurately translated, and the bright Napoleon outfit helps it stand out among the collection, especially with the yellow to accent the general colors of the French flag and elevate its visual class. Which brings me to the stupendous part separation. Not only are the stickers limited to the eyes and head sensors, the black inside the red vents of the hat, and the red on the forearms and knees, details like the heavy use of trimming on the cape and legs, the elaborate design elements like the buttons on the torso, and even small details like the red pieces on the hat and internal venting details on the shins are reproduced with plastic parts, allowing for an impeccable out-of-box display alongside the real great levels of defined surface detail that don't really require much work to bring out. Meanwhile, since the potential seam lines are filled in with channels, there's really no need to worry about those either. Altogether, the high-grade Gundam Rose ticks all the boxes for a flawless kit of the design, barely requiring any extra work, if at all, for a strong display piece. Articulation begins with a ball and hinge neck joint that is only minorly limited by the collar. The arms can swing out, and can move on a solid ball joint connection. Only the side pieces of the epaulette can move, but all of the panels of the shoulder cape can shift out, allowing for almost equal arm raises between the 2 arms. There's a bicep and forearm swivel, double jointed elbows, and ball jointed wrists. Joints in the abs and waist allow for great crunching and tilting, while the waist can roll and rotate all the way. Front and side skirts are on ball joints which don't really move a whole lot, but the legs can drop down together to clear them for great front to back kicks and decent sideward kicks, but be mindful about dislodging the skirts. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, double ball jointed feet with a wide degree of movement, and ball jointed armor pieces to accommodate for the movement. Altogether, the articulation of the high-grade Gundam Rose is fantastic, aside from the slightly restricted side splits. Otherwise, it's a fun kit to pose with a solid and rather durable structure. In terms of accessories, there is a set of holding hands and fists as well as a right open hand, the last one of which is mainly for gesturing its signature weapons, the Rose Bits. They can be plugged onto separate display bases that uses 3mm pegs, which gives you some flexibility, or the opened cape pieces via the use of the included effect parts. And despite the missing yellow barrel details you need to paint in yourself, they're still incredibly well sculpted and well implemented. On top of that, the cape pieces themselves can also be used as bit weapons, with the use of custom display arms that plug into the included Ashen Base 5 as part of the model kit's original gimmick, allowing for all range defense and deployment of the Rose Bits, adjustable with a ball joint in the middle of the arm that can unfortunately wear away extremely quickly. Finally, the Chevalier Saber can be mounted on the left skirt when stored on its sheath, and it can be rotated for adjustment. It can also be dismounted for use with the included SP6 beams for slashing and fencing poses while not losing an ounce of its majesty and elegance. In the event of an emergency or satisfying one's vehicular needs, the core lander can be detached and transformed by sliding and folding the canopy up, with a black sticker to supplement for the windscreen, and the only holes present here being the ones that the torso plugs into for a reinforced connection. Unfortunately, no action base hole is present here. The eccentricity of the G Gundam designs can make one wonder whether good high-grade kits of them can be possible at all. Well, aside from some movement limitations by fault of its own design, the high-grade Future Century Gundam Rose is a testament as to how well Bandai can make them into kits. The articulation is what you would expect from a high grade, and the gimmicks and accessories, especially the action base and display arms for the bits, are definitely neat inclusions. But the standout is the superb aesthetics that resulted from a beginner-friendly build that requires no further work, completely blowing the high grade standard out of the water while managing to look unique because of its Napoleon outfit. Sure, it's a premium Bandai kit you gotta mind scalper prices for, but by its own merit, I'm sure you'll be able to enjoy the high-grade Future Century Gundam Rose if you do manage to acquire one. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.